Right, hello. Today we're going to look at the three most popular ways to get into Merrill Field. The first one we'll call the straight in for 2.5. This is what you're going to use from Birchwood or the Chugach Mountains. The second is the northwest arrival, which you'll have a right entry pattern. You got to fly this little strip of water, and this is what you're going to use coming in from Point McKenzie, Big Lake, Susitna River, Willow. And the last one is the Campbell arrival, which is what you're going to use when coming in from turning an arm. All of these procedures can be found in the current chart supplement. They're listed in detail. Make sure to check those because they do change and this information might change. Alright, our straight in arrival to runway 25. So we start out a little bit past Eagle River, and our first reporting point is the Bryant Army Airfield. This is where you generally want to go to tower, call them up, say who you are, where you are, and that you're coming in. They want to know that you have the weather, and they want to know if you're doing full stops or touch and goes. Next reporting point is the Moose Run Golf Course. It's the obvious golf course. You're basically going to do a wide base and then turn in towards the field. It's a little bit hard to spot, but it gives you a nice long straight in towards runway 25. They'll have you report at Muldoon Road. This is the first major road as you're going towards the airfield. It's easily identifiable by this giant interchange. It looks like this. You continue on straight in. They will clear you to land. Sometimes if it's super busy, they'll have you do a 360 or 2 for spacing, but normally it's just a straight in approach and they get you right into 2.5. Alright, so here's how we get into Merrill from the northwest, from the Big Lake area. Here we are a little bit south of the Goose Bay Airport, and we're going to aim for the area between Point No Name and Point McKenzie. You can see on the screen. A reminder, they want you to stay over 2,200 feet or under 2,500 feet while crossing the water to stay clear of the Elmendorf final approach. You can ask for an altitude deviation, so when you call up approach or are talking to them and you want to go to Merrill, let them know you want an altitude deviation, and if it's available, they'll let you fly at an altitude of your discretion. Highly recommend talking to approach in this area. There is a ton of traffic. If you're training on a Merrill Field, you will spend a bulk of your training time in this area. As I approach the shoreline here, I've picked up the weather. I've told them I am going to Merrill Field, and they're going to go ahead and tell me to switch over to tower in a second here.
Air 52654, contact Merrill Tower, great day.
Over to tower, great day. Alright, where are we?
Okay, when you make your initial call, let them know where you are and what you'd like to do, whether that be a full stop or touch and goes. Generally, you're going to call from a round sleeper strip, so you're going to hear me say that in a second. You also might call from Twin Island Lakes if you are well before the shoreline.
Merrill Tower Skyhawk 52654 over sleeper strip inbound. We'd like a touch and go and then a right downwind departure eastbound.
Cessna 52654, Merrill Tower, enter the right downwind from my 25, report Ship Creek, touch and go, and then say again the last part at the end.
Alright, we will go right downwind, report Ship Creek, and then we'd like a eastbound departure, so right downwind if possible, after the touch and go.
654, Roger, I have your request.
Alright, so we're now cleared into the delta, and we're going to turn towards the mouth of Ship Creek, which is the mouth of the obvious creek, and we are going to start descending at mid-channel, otherwise we will not be down far enough when we get to the airport. At Ship Creek, they're actually going to give us further clearance where you're not actually going to report on this one. That's pretty common here.
That's a 654 at Ship Creek. Continue right downwind.
Continue right downwind, 654. Okay, so we get here, and then you see the highway.
Yep.
So we just want to be even with the highway, and we got to stay on that side of the railroad tracks, so to the right of the railroad tracks.
Okay, I see the highway and I see the railroad track.
Just in this yard, and then the railroad veers off, so that's, the split is a little bit past the highway. So you want to just fly right down the highway, essentially.
Okay, so we are on the right base for runway 25 at Merrill. We're at 900 feet, or descending down to 900 feet, which is the pattern altitude. We're going to turn our base at Clark Middle School. You can see straight ahead of me is the highway. That is the edge of the aerospace. So you want to just basically fly straight down that section of the highway where it curves. You can see off to the right is Clark Middle School. As we turn this base, we're going to remember that it's a really, really short base leg. Oftentimes there'll be a pretty strong north wind, especially when it's sunny, and that's going to scoot you right along, and you're just going to have to not have a base leg at all and just do a 180. I kind of undershot it here a little bit, so I got a little bit of a dog leg final. You can see the green and white building. That's usually where I turn coming in on the left pattern, and set me up for a final and another landing and take off to show you the Campbell. Alright, let's fly the Campbell arrival. The first thing you want to look at is the plate for this arrival. It's got the procedures. It is in the chart supplement. We'll start here at Potter Marsh. This is where we're going to call tower. A couple things to think about as we're making our way is we need to get to 1,200 feet by the Campbell airstrip, and then we need to make sure we're looking for Service High School so we can line ourselves up with Boniface by the time we get to Service High School, which is where Abbott Road is.
Merrill Tower, Skyhawk 52654 over Potter's Marsh on the Campbell arrival for full stop.
52654, Merrill Tower, in left base, runway 25, report Malden. Oh, sorry, report Tudor.
All right, we'll enter left base for 25 and report Tudor 52654.
So we just talked to Tower and told them we were on the Campbell arrival for a full stop landing. They told us to be on the left downwind. So our two big things we got to do is line up with Boniface Parkway and get down to 1,200 feet by the time we get to the Campbell airstrip. You've got plenty of time to do this. Campbell airstrip isn't for a little while here. To line up with Boniface, we're just passing this very obvious road with the turn. If you line up with that road, it's going to line you right up with Boniface. You can also just fly straight to Service High School, which is this large, obvious high school that's coming up. And that will line you up if you look for the airstrip and the next long major road. So we're about to fly over the airstrip. Nobody actually flies in and out of this strip. It's part of a big park, and the Bureau of Land Management owns it, and there's dog mushing and cross-country skiing, that sort of thing. Once we get past this park, we're going to get to Tudor, which is a reporting point where we're actually going to get cleared to land, and you can see Boniface is that long straight road straight ahead of us.
So 654, runway 25, clear to land, number 1.
All right, clear to land, 25, says the 52654.
Now we simply fly down along Boniface and then take a left turn to final, unless Tower tells us otherwise.
So 654, make a left turn for a closer left base for 25, please.
Left turn for a closer left base for 25654.
Cessna 909 Lima, continue right downwind. Traffic off runway 25, Cessna rolling now.
So we're going to fly to Costco, I think.
Continuing right downwind 25, looking out for that traffic, 99 Lima.
Viper 16 Yankee, traffic departing 25 on a Ship Creek departure, Cessna airborne now.
So there's Costco. That's where you normally turn. That's beautiful.
So 654, that works nicely. Thanks. You can square it up from there. Thanks for the help.
All right, Roger, 654.
Cessna 99 Lima, follow Cessna left base, approaching Costco, runway 25, clear to land number 2.
Clear to land number 2, 99 Lima.
Transit 23, Multi enter the left downwind from runway 25.
Left downwind 25, transit 23.
Well, as we head on our base to final on this gorgeous March evening, just a couple reminders that I'm not a flight instructor, and to make sure you review all the FAA material. It does change, so don't take this all as gospel. Hopefully it's helpful for you as you fly into Merrill Field. I will be soon publishing a video with the most common departures from Merrill Field, which hopefully will be helpful. So look out for that. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button. Those things apparently help the channel, I am told, from what I see on other YouTube channels. And let me know in the comment sections what you think. Also, feel free to leave a comment on any other videos like this, besides the different departures from Merrill, that you would like to see. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks to my friend Kate for flying with me. Hope you all are having a great day. Fly safe out there. Enjoy the last little bit of this gorgeous sunset on this beautiful spring-ish day.
Cessna 407, traffic over the bend of the power line south of Lakehead 1200, type unknown. 407. To 654, turn right Foxtrot, contact ground point 7.
Over to ground point 7 off at Foxtrot. Have a great day. Thanks for the help. 654.
You too, FS1. Transit 23, number 2, follow Cessna on the right base turn, runway 25, clear line.